section 8.1, problem number 3. So problem number 3 says the following, or this is page 566, I'll write that up there also. And this one is problem number 23. Okay, so problem number 23 says the following. This is a lawn irrigation problem. It says Sanchez Irrigation is installing a lawn irrigation system with 3 heads. It says they determined that the best locations for the heads are the following. So it says A, B, and C, and they have a diagram here with A, B, and C. And then it says such that angle CAB, so we have CAB is 40 degrees, and then it says ACB, so we have ACB is this 45 degrees right here. And what we actually want to find is the distance from A to B, or A to B is given to us as 34 feet, and we want to find the distance from B to C. Okay. So let's go ahead and we can draw up this diagram. So we have our A, B, and C, and then we're given this as being 40 degrees. This angle is 45 degrees. So we have little a, little b, and little c. So what we want to determine here is we want to find the distance from B to C. So to find the distance from B to C, we're essentially just finding out what does little a equal to. So to find little a, we're going to use the law of sines to do that. So finding little a, first off, okay, so we can find little a. We do also know that this is, little c is 34 feet. Okay, so that will help us. So use as much information that is given to you originally to solve these. And if you look at this particular problem, notice we have angle C is 45 degrees and little c is 34 feet. So we will use that information to help us to solve for little a. So in doing so, we have the following. So we have the sine of 45 degrees, that corresponds to angle C, over what little c is, which is 34, is equal to the sine of, we're trying to find little a, so the angle of big A is 40 degrees. So we have sine of 40 degrees over little a. Now we're going to use the law of sines. Using the law of sines, now we're just going to solve for our unknown variable. So we're going to solve for little a. To solve for little a, we're going to use cross multiplication. So we're going to take this side times this side. So you get little a sine of 45 degrees is equal to 34 sine of 40 degrees. Now solving for little a further, then we're going to divide both sides by the sine of 45 degrees. Okay, and then at this point, little a is going to equal all of this right here. So what you can do is you can take this right here, plug it into your calculator, and then it will tell you what little a is. So when you get